It seems like everybody using each other.
Seeing how much can I get from this man?
My man needs to be 6 feet plus, 6 figures, 6-pack, 6 inches. Is that the thing?
Who's going to tell women that only 5% of the men in the world are over 6 feet tall?
Smart, beautiful, funny women talking about how impossible it is to find a good man.
It seems like everybody using each other. Seem like the men just horny. The women just want money. Seem like don't nobody got any. If you got somebody good, you better hold on to them. Because it's bad out here. And when I say bad, it's real bad.
Seem like ain't nobody got any. We just can't out-earn how much you spend. Why don't you have a little financial discipline, and then maybe we can build and grow something together. And I don't know, fellas, if you got somebody that's thinking ahead to the future and that would actually invest in you while you invest in your future together, you better hold on to her. These women, burn it, spin it up. But that's a consumerism thing that we have in just humanity right now. Everybody want to buy, spend it. So
A lot of women are getting into marriage seeing how much can I get from this man? How many bills can he pay? How many rings can I get? What's the most expensive wig and weave that I can get out of this?
Modern day wives are the worst. Their flex is I can do nothing while he does everything. They truly believe that the only thing they need to do is just be present.
Where do you think the lines between realistic and unrealistic standards are drawn?
When the things you think are going to happen never have and never will. My man needs to be 6 feet plus, 6 figures, 6-pack, 6 inches. Is that the thing?
6 inches in what? Girl, hell no. He got to be a solid 8 over here. Hey, talking about 8, maybe 7. 6 is cool. I'm not going below a 6. It's not what people think.
This is not realistic.
What do you mean?
6 inches? That is big.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Sarah, don't do that. Oh
6. Wait,
God.
Hold up. 1, 2. This got to be like 4.
Girl, get the
That is big. No, we gotta Google that.
Girl,
average.
hell no.
We
No,
about
we're
to find
talking
out.
about
Please let us
average.
know in these comments. In these comments, we need to hear: is that average?
That's
is that
average.
big?
That's average.
That's not. There's
That
no way
is
that's average.
definitely
The
average.
height of a man is 5'7".
We're not
There's
talking
no
about
way that's
height. We're
average.
talking about penis size.
I know that.
So what
But
the
if
hell?
he's
The
5'7",
short be having baby legs in their pants. What are you talking about, Sarah? What are you saying?
I'm about to Google. First of all, I don't like having these kinds of conversations, but since we're here, average size of 5.25 inches. The average stretched penile length for adult males is, like I said, 6 inches is big. That's above
What's the
average. 5.25 inches.
Bro,
and SPL,
you are not even less than an inch off. Are you telling me? 0.8 of an inch is Sarah.
An inch is this
No,
big.
no, it's not.
This is an inch.
Sarah.
This is absolutely.
No, it's not.
Honey, this is an inch.
No, it isn't.
You're far away from me, so it might look smaller, but this is an inch, and 6 inches is big.
I need a ruler. Do you have a ruler?
The thumb, this is an inch. Okay, so from your knuckle to the tip
and
of your
you're
thumb.
saying, now go
6 of these?
That's not.
That is big. I'm sorry.
Yo, okay. I'm not saying 6 inches isn't cool. He just can't be penciled out here either with the 6.
Girth is important. You know, if I were my mother, that's what she would say. Girth is important. You know? She didn't get on it.
Somebody said that's past 60 seconds.
Like, let's be realistic. You just literally cut your whole pool into a period by saying 6 inches, 6 feet, 6-pack, 6 figures. Good luck to you. That's the devil's number.
First of all, 6 inches. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. There's just some things that I cannot compromise on.
But it's the motion. So you're telling me, real talk, you're telling me it's the size more than the motion of the ocean.
It's both, Sarah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is,
If
Sarah.
you got a man that's a solid size, it's the motion of the ocean. It's flow.
Girl,
It's connection.
now I'm not a big girl. I don't know who said that.
Why you say that?
Because we talking about size. Because I'm a big girl. Please. I don't even know. What is sex? What is that?
What is sex?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I
Girl.
never had it. That was a lie. I just want mom. I'm sorry, mom and dad. We are not okay. Podcast over.
I'm glad somebody asked because I sure enough was wondering how big is this lady? You know, they were talking about something. Everybody wants more with these ladies. But my thing is, you always require a man not to be average in multiple categories. If you want a man that's well above average in multiple categories, are you well above average in multiple categories for being a woman? Simple. Can you get what you want? That's it. And if the answer is no, I don't have a problem with her saying that's one thing that I can't compromise. But once you start stacking them, you are shrinking your pool, and the odds of you finding that are not very likely.
What pisses me off is the discourse around how women only go for the top 15% of men. Like, am I supposed to be going for the fat loser who doesn't have a job and lives at home? Am I supposed to be attracted to that? Obviously, I'm going to be attracted to the guy who's ambitious, the guy who's manly, the guy who takes care of himself and his health and works out, the guy who's tall, the guy who's going to give my kids good genetics. Why on earth would I be attracted to the fat loser? Or any loser for that matter. Even an average guy. Like, why, if I could pick the best of the best, why would I be attracted to the mid-tier? Like, hello. Especially if I'm a top quality girl.
The problem is that when you as a woman describe a top tier man and all you're describing is physical traits and how much money he makes, the fact that that is what you're focused on tells everyone that you are not a top tier woman. And it is only a top tier woman that is going to solidify a long-term relationship with a top tier man. And that's what a lot of women don't understand. Like, redefine your definition of a top tier man, because I think there's a lot of other important qualities in a long-term relationship partner that you need to look for.
Who's going to tell women that only 5% of the men in the world are over 6 feet tall and only 1% of the world's population earns over $250,000 per year? Who going to tell them?
If you say I want a man that make $100,000, you eliminated 85% of all men. 85%, that leaves you 15%. Half of that 15% is married. 7.5%. Half of them gay. Or live with their alternative lifestyle. Take that down to 3.5%, 4% that you got to choose from. Then you want him over 6 feet, 2%. He can't be obese, 1%. You don't like Sagittarius, Leos, or Cancers. Well, now you at 0.5% of a man that you got to look for. You got to find him, and then he got to like you back. That type of man that makes that type of money has requirements for a woman too that now you have to meet. This is why so many women are struggling that make money when they step out here into the dating.
I think we're just bad at math. I think people don't realize when they start talking percentages how difficult you're making it for yourself. I mean, hearing everything that they just said, laying it out, it sounds like you have better odds of hitting the lottery than not settling.
I hear it all the time in my chair. Smart, beautiful, funny women talking about how impossible it is to find a good man. But honestly, after hearing the checklist they're working with, I'm not surprised. Modern dating isn't dating anymore. It sounds like Build-A-Bear for grown-ups, and men don't stand a chance. He has to be tall, but not too tall, because they don't want to feel like a toddler. He has to be confident, but humble, ambitious, but always available, funny, but not goofy, and emotional, but never fragile. Basically, they want these guys to have the abs of a Marvel superhero, the paycheck of a CEO, the emotional range of a poet, and the home improvement skills of a property brother. And he better be holding a dog in his profile picture. But not his dog, because ew, what if it sleeps in his bed? These apps are out of control. Dating profiles are less about who you are and more about what you can market. Swipe left for the wrong shoes and swipe right if he's 6 feet tall. Wait, is that with or without shoes? Because they're bringing tape measures. I don't know why, but fish pics sound like enemy number one. You're scrolling through profile pictures like, oh, great, another guy proving he can dominate a trout. So holding a dog is hot, but holding a fish, blocked. And if he survives the profile test, good luck on the first date. Show up too early, you're desperate. Too late, you're disrespectful. Splits the bill, you're cheap. Pays the whole thing, you're probably controlling. Orders a salad, too feminine. Orders a steak, toxic masculinity. What the hell do you want from these guys? Look, standards aren't the problem. You gotta have standards. It's the fact that no one even knows what they're looking for. You're not dating people anymore, you're dating possibilities. Everyone's scrolling past real humans because they think someone better is just a swipe away. But here's the thing, real relationships aren't curated. They're not designed, filtered, and shipped to your door in 2 business days. They're messy. There's socks on the floor and weird laugh snorts and farts. Look, I get it. You're smart and you're beautiful and you're hardworking women who deserve the best. But maybe the best isn't 6 feet tall with 6 packs and a salary that starts with 6 figures. Maybe the best is someone who texts back, doesn't own more than 1 pair of cargo shorts, and can make you laugh. Even if he's holding a fucking fish.
Now, do you see why that brother earlier in the video was so tired? After hearing all that, I'm tired. And I don't even have to put up with any of that. Man, I'll be going crazy.
Y'all, I just want to say all women is not the same. All of us don't want what we can get out you. All of us don't want your money. All of us don't want what you can give. Some of us genuinely want to be happy. Some of us genuinely want to have a loving, monogamous relationship. Some of us want loyalty. Listen, I take a man that's trying to get on his feet, that's working, that's loyal, then before I take a nigga that got it already. Because if a nigga got it already, to me, they feel like they can do what the fuck they want to do, or they feel like they can handle you any kind of way. No, I'd rather take that loyal motherfucker. He might be my husband. I'm not going to miss out on my blessings because he ain't got what that man got. That's just me. Again, in a relationship, there's a captain and a co-captain. I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with bringing my man his food. I'm cool with catering to my man. I'm cool with massaging my man back. I'm cool with buying my man shit. I'm cool with loving on my man. In tune, I want the same thing. I'm not a city girl at all. I'm a woman that work outside the house. If we together, we going in 100. If you get off before me, baby, take the food out. Put it on. I'm gonna come home and cook it. If I get out before you, the food gonna be cooked. It's teamwork all the way. That's just what I believe in. Some of us genuinely want a healthy relationship. I'm cool with compromise. I'm cool with expressing my feelings. I'm cool with all that. I'm cool with you expressing your feelings and trying to get you what you want. It's just me.
Let's be fair. Give credit where credit is due. There's hope after all, guys. There are females out there like this. So keep hope alive. And I hope you hit that subscribe button on your way out. I'll catch you on the next one.